Hi guys, Angela here with ElaCateDesigns, and we're going to try an experiment today. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I have recently come upon Textile Art. The other night I couldn't sleep, and so I was laying in bed and I clicked on Pinterest and started going through some of my old pins and came across an old pin of Textile Art, and I was like, oh my goodness, why am I not doing this? So I've been playing around with it a little bit the past few days, and so I just thought I would turn the camera on, and I'm not technologically inclined like most people of my age and generation. Generally speaking, when I touch technology, it just kind of stops working. True story. Like, I will touch something and it just stops working, and I have to hand it to my husband and say, fix it, I broke it. So since I don't edit videos and stuff, I didn't want to make this video stupid long. So I thought I would just kind of turn it on as I'm working towards the end of this piece. This is going to be, excuse me, pardon me, turned into a journal cover. So I have, you'll see my desk is a mess, and I have my gummy bears because you need gummy bears and candy while you're crafting always and creating art. So I have just strips of fabric, and some of it is the sari silk, which is, these ones are more like the chiffon sari silk that I got from tearing apart the Indian textile rugs. So basically all I've been doing, some of it too is like, this came from a pillowcase that I picked up at the thrift store. I love picking up pillowcases at thrift stores because you can get them for super cheap, and they're great for, you know, textile collages and ruffles and all that jazz. So basically all I've been doing is gluing strips down and kind of layering and overlapping and scrunching. And then what I will do is do like crazy sewing, and then usually what I do towards the end is I add the eyelash trim and different fibers. So like, I have some fibers on here already. And then the very last thing I do is do some hand beading and sequencing on them. So to show you, if I can find it, this is the one I was working on earlier today. It's a smaller piece. So just to give you an idea, I'm probably going to turn this into like a little notebook because that's a cute cover. I haven't done any of the sequencing and beading on it yet because I was like, ooh, let's do a big one, and ooh, let's turn the camera on. So all I need another bottle of Fabri-Tac because that one, I don't like it when I get close to halfway on a bottle of Fabri-Tac because you know how fast we go through it. So I'll show you what I do. I mean, it's not anything spectacular or fun or hard. I just do a little bit of glue, and this is just cardstock. I want to use felt, but I didn't have any felt, and I don't want to go to the store. So this is what we're using. So I just kind of scrunch the fabric, and basically the glue isn't even to hold, you know, it's just like temporary holding to keep them in place. So once I sew, it will all be securely attached. So how are you guys all doing? I just posted on my Instagram and in my Etsy shop, I added a new fall harvest textile bundle. Because now that we're, you know, into August, I am totally ready for and looking forward to fall, because fall is my favorite season. I'm not a fan of summer. I don't like the heat. It makes me super cranky. Don't mind my chair. It makes noise and squeaks. It's an older office chair, and I refuse to buy a new one because I like this one. It's comfy. So I don't really have like a rhyme or reason how I do this. Like I said, I just started playing with it a couple days ago. Let's see, I don't like any of those colors. Do I have anything else? Yeah, I keep using that same corally pink color. I need something different. Don't mind me, I'm still here. I'm looking through some of my strips. So I have a bunch of these fabric strips already cut and torn because I use them for ruffles and tabs and all that kind of stuff in my journals. So I liked this one. This one. So we're gonna snip and tear. There's also something kind of cathartic about tearing fabric. Although I've been tearing fabric for the past few hours, so my clothes are entirely covered with all these little strings. I need to keep a lint roller at my craft desk for the purposes of cleaning myself. Because I went into public earlier and I had strings all over me, and I'm sure people were looking at me like, oh, who is this disheveled lady? Oh, you don't even know. I got a glue goober. Do I have any paper towel? Yes, I have paper towel right here. Excellent. Get rid of that glue goober. Alrighty, so. And get on there. I think I grabbed the wrong one. Oh well. And sometimes I peel them up and relayer them. Yeah. And I like the messy. I think that's why I was attracted to the fiber arts. All right, so I'm gonna grab my sewing machine and we're gonna do some crazy stitching, and you're probably not gonna be able to see a whole lot. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not set up for these kinds of tutorial-like videos. Like I said, I was just working and I was like, hey, why don't you turn the video on, the camera, the camera on. So that's what I did. And the thing I love about this too is I don't have to worry about sewing straight, because I can't sew straight to save my life. I don't know why, I just can't. I try. Ah! What? What are you doing? Okay, there we go. I know this is like super riveting to you guys. I just made a ooh boo boo boo. I don't like how that worked. Oh well. Oh well. So I'm changing it to a zigzag because I have some like yarn and fibers here, and I like to do the zigzag stitch over the yarn and fibers. I might try to actually put this through like Movie Maker or whatever and edit this, because I don't know how much of this silliness you guys are gonna want to watch. We'll see. Like I said, me and technology, we just don't particularly get along. I kid you not, there's one time my husband handed me his iPad to show me something, and as soon as I touched it, the iPad just freaked out. Yeah. Just technology hates me. It hates me. I don't know why. I joke that I like set off some sort of like put off some electromagnetic pulse. And that's why technology doesn't like me. I don't really know why, but it doesn't. Does anyone else have that problem? I'm sure I'm not the only person. I'm not that special. So let's see, what else can we talk about while I am sewing? And you guys are probably bored to tears. Oh yes, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel here in the near future. I'm working on a little mini collection of journals. It's a little different than what I've done before. I mean, it's still my stuff, but I'm trying a few different things. So it's a collection of 3 journals. 2 of them are going away to other people. I don't like that. And then 1 of them I'm going to be giving away on my channel. So stay tuned for more news about that. I do have a bunch of new things in my Etsy shop right now. I have added supplies to my shop, so I don't have just my journals anymore. I've added textile and fabric and lace bundles and some paper bundles and what I call my unicorn papers, which are hand-dyed through various techniques. It's very colorful paper. Yeah, so that's kind of exciting and fun. I know I'm excited about it. I don't know if anyone else is. And that's okay. Whatevs. It's all good. I don't know. I've got some more textile bundles that I'm going to be working on. And that includes some Christmas ones, because if you're a crafter, you are thinking about starting your Christmas projects. And I know I am. All right, so this is kind of sort of whoopsie daisies what we've got so far. Let's see here. So, scoot that, and you can still kind of sort of see maybe. Let's move the camera just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, what this needs now is some fibers. This is currently my favorite one. I don't know why, it just is. So, we kind of measure it out and give it a little snip. And let's see, what else do we have? I've got colors all over. We have this yellow one. And then I has a pink one. I don't know for sure if that's where they're going. I'm just kind of using that to gauge how long I want them cut. So what I'm gonna do is just run a zigzag over this guy here. So, whoops, some more riveting sewing machine work for you guys. I know I'm working on some things here as far as improvements, figuring out a new excuse me, way to set up my camera so that you could, in theory, actually see what I'm doing when I'm sewing, so I can do more of these videos. I don't want to call them tutorials because I'm not really teaching anything, because I don't know anything. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. But it's kind of like craft with me. Watch me do stuff. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll get inspired. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so let's see. I couldn't tell you a little bit more about me and my own life. So I used to work full-time at a craft store. I'm not going to say which one if you don't know already. And I recently quit my job for a number of reasons. All, personal reasons. And also, I don't think I could handle another peak season for Christmas working at a craft store, because people, I'm sorry, but people are absolutely awful during the holiday season. Shoppers, that is. And so at the moment, I am working full-time from home, doing my journals and working on some art. I started out as a mixed media artist years ago before I discovered journals. And then I discovered journals and fell in love with journals, and that's kind of what I've been stuck on for the past few years. But I'm thinking about and working on getting back into some of my mixed media art. And so I'm hoping to do more. Oh no, that's my phone. Uh-oh. I'm gonna cut this off, guys. Sorry.